Hey Sagittarius, it's Star with Eyes of the Stars Tarot. Thanks so much for joining me. Okay, so we're going to start off with your love reading. I'm going to fan them out actually so that I don't make too much noise when I shuffle. So that's why I'm doing that. Okay, let's see. Okay, so first card we have is Consider Your Foundation. You are being asked to look at how committed you are to love. Next card we have is Treasure Your Loved Ones. It is important to love others deeply. And finally, rest and relaxation is essential. We all have a fundamental need to take breaks. So this may be about, for you coupled Saggies, I feel like you may be a little bit irritated with your partner this month, perhaps. And that's why maybe you need a break. But don't forget how much you love this person. That's what I'm getting here. Let's see what cards come out. The High Priestess reverse. So yeah, I do feel like you're not really listening to your inner voice, to your intuition. And so you may be letting other things kind of cloud your judgment maybe with regards to your partner specifically. For others of you, I feel like something's gonna happen in the month of August where you're gonna really see the magnitude of this love. Like they're just gonna leave you in awe. I don't know what it is, if it's something that they do for you or just something that happens that you're like, wow, you love me. Okay. We have the Seven of Pentacles and the King of Wands reverse. So treasure your loved ones. It's important to love others deeply. I kind of feel like you guys may be distracted. Like I said, there's kind of, I felt it from the beginning, you're kind of distracted maybe with practical things, maybe with work, with, life kind of things. And you might let that get you down sometimes. So there may be a need to like reconnect and focus on what's really important to you and not the mundane stuff that at the end of the day is not really as important. You need rest and relaxation. Yeah, maybe you need to take up like a new hobby, start like an exercise regimen. I'll stop saying like. Okay, we have the Hangman reverse. Okay, so yeah, I feel like you guys do need to take a break. Maybe you need a little bit of a vacation, a long weekend. But this is going to be very constructive for you. It's going to allow you to rest, have a moment of rest, and then come out of this refreshed with new ideas, with new excitement. You guys definitely are in need of that. We have the Ace of Swords, so there's a need for like mental clarity, and you just might need to get away. That's basically what I have. Okay, so let's take a look at the Celtic cross. Strength reverse. Crossed by the Five of Cups reverse. So there was some disappointment, okay, and you're having some trouble getting over that disappointment. And it's gotten to the point where you feel powerless over it. Some sadness, some regret over something. You feel powerless. We have the Nine of Wands, but you're still willing to just keep going. You know, it's not something that you're going to give up on. You just want to keep going. In the past, we have the Magician. What's crowning you is the Seven of Cups. So again, I do feel that there is distraction here. You may be confused, just not really knowing what your options are, what you can do to make the situation better. How can you get yourself out of this state of feeling like the Strength card reverse? Near future, we have the World reverse. How you see yourself is the Four of Swords reverse. How your partner sees you is the Knight of Swords reverse. So again, you see that the energy of like irritability and maybe verbal conflict, argumentative. Something's going on, like you guys are kind of in a funk. A lot of times when we are in a funk, we tend to lash out at people who we love most because they're safe. So that could be what's happening here. Okay, so yeah, I feel like you guys are very much focused on your money right now. Like you really want to achieve something big. You want to feel accomplished. You want to finally see and reap the rewards of your hard work. But I feel like in this pursuit of you know, this success, this financial success, or this status that you want to achieve as a family, as a couple, as an individual, whatever it is, I feel like because you haven't, in your mind, you haven't reached that point yet, you have these feelings of like not being good enough. I'm still trying, but I'm you know, it's like you don't feel like you're good enough. And there is definitely something that you're trying to manifest here, but you really don't see the way. And so again, I had another reading. I forget who it was for, but which sign it was for, but it was a reading where it was more about what was going on with you know, the sign internally and how this was affecting the relationship. So I feel like here, how it's affecting the relationship is that your mood is being affected. So it's good to have aspirations, but not at the detriment of your personal relationships. And I feel like you guys may have needed to have a little bit of a wake-up call or a sign to let you know that this was happening. That's not surprising, the Ten of Wands. So being very much stressed and overburdened, and you have just too much to do. Okay, at the bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Cups. So I feel like you guys are happy wherever it is, you know, whoever it is that you're with. Emotionally, you're very close to this person, to your partner. It could be even a soulmate. You guys could have children together. You've been together for a while. It's a very, you know, supported and warm and loving feeling here. Very nostalgic kind of card. And yes, look at this. Here you guys are. You're sitting here with your Empress and your children. But notice who he's looking at. This King of Wands is looking at this King of Pentacles and thinking, wow, look at everything he's got. Meanwhile, behind you is your Empress and your children. So, or if it's not your Empress and your children, it could be your Emperor and your children, or just abundance in general, abundance and love around you in general that you're not noticing, you're not seeing it because you keep having your eye on all of this. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing here. Strength reverse. This may be a life lesson for you with this World card here. So just be aware of that. Okay, we have the Strength reverse, the Nine of Swords, and the Five of Wands. So if that's not argumentative and conflictive, I don't know what is. That's what's happening with you guys. You guys are very irritable right now because you're not where you want to be. and it's affecting your relationships with other people. And this doesn't even have to be a partner. This could be your children. This could be your friends, your family. It could just be a relationship reading, and that's what's happening. Okay? So why? Because you've had regrets about maybe decisions that you've made, disappointments in yourself. You feel disappointed. You're very much like judging yourself. It's like you're looking to get what you deserve, and you don't feel like you've gotten that yet. And that's where this disappointment stems from. It's like you've been overlooked, or luck just hasn't been on your side, whatever it is. So let's see. 9 of Wands. You're very persistent, though. Yes. See, here's that Magician again. So you're very persistent because you have a clear plan as to what it is that you want to accomplish. It's very much in the forefront of your mind. Let's take a look at the Magician. Okay, the Magician we have with the King of Rods reverse, which is you guys. So whatever it is that you wanted, or you've been wanting to manifest, you've been wanting to explore, do, create, whatever it is, you haven't been able to. For some reason, you've been at a standstill. And so because this has been happening for, since the past, it's starting to show on you. This frustration is starting to show. Yeah, see, here's that World card in the reverse. So I get it. You want to complete this. You want to do this, whatever it is, this business venture, this thing of yours, and you want to complete it successfully. But, be patient, because it's not going to happen in the near future. We still have this World card in the reverse. So this might be like a take it day by day kind of thing. So yeah, definitely confusion here, a lack of clarity. The Sun reverse with the 7 of Cups. Let's take a look at the World reverse. All right. High Priestess reverse. 10 of Wands reverse. The Tower reverse. Let me get one more. The Hermit. You guys have to take your time. There's certain things that you have to complete before you can really tackle the big thing. Okay, there's a smaller thing that needs to be done. See how we have this 10 of Wands? And the overall outcome, the 10 of Wands is also here, which means you end the month still being burdened by whatever this is. Okay, these can be tasks, these can be, these are actions. Wands represent action. So there's something here that is not yet complete. Okay, so the World card has not turned yet to where there's a successful completion. You're not really listening to your intuition to understand what these things are that you need to complete first. Okay, but they need to be done so that you can avoid any kind of surprises that may come along the way. So I do feel for a lot of you, this could be a business that you've been trying to get off the ground, and it's like your baby. So much so that you've been completely ignoring the rest of your life, because there's like a lack of balance in your life, because you're solely focused, laser focused on this baby that you want to produce, that you want to create. But there's a ton of things that you need to do before you get to that point. And if you don't do them, then this baby is just not going to grow. That's just how it is. So that's why there's a need here for this Hermit. That's why this Hermit showed up. You need this time to really examine what the hell it is that you're doing, and dot those I's and cross those T's before you move any further. I don't remember who I was doing before you, but I have to remind you guys, we have tons of planets in retrograde. Mercury's in retrograde. Everything is in retrograde. So that means kind of take it slow, stay put, You know, look at the details, do your research, do your due diligence. That's what this month is for. And so you're still going to be burdened. So it's going to be a while. Make yourself comfortable. Okay. How you see yourself, the Four of Swords reverse. You're tired of making yourself comfortable. You want to get up and get moving, and you have all these ideas. Yeah. You want to put something to an end, start something new. You're very like restless is what I feel here. You want to get it moving. How your partner sees you is the Knight of Swords reverse. And we have the Devil card. That's not a good combination. Okay, this is like an attitude that creates toxicity over time in a relationship. So you really want to keep that in check. Okay, so I feel like for it to come out like this in a love reading is because you need to put yourself into check. That's why. Nine of Wands, I feel like, yeah, they know that you're being this way, but they're taking it. They're taking it, and you're persistent, and you continue being this way. So don't be this way, guys. Or this may be reversed, okay? So it might not be you. It might be your partner, and this is what's going on with them. So if that's the case, then this is your answer. That's what's been happening. Hopes or fears. I feel like it's you guys, so I'm sorry. Hopes or fears, we have the Ten of Pentacles. I won't tell anyone. Eight of Cups. Seven of Cups. 10 of Pentacles again. You're hoping for some big money. You're not sure. It's like you're hoping to have multiple clients, multiple options, multiple opportunities out there. It's like you can taste it, you can feel it. You know it's out there waiting for you, but right now is not the time to make the move. Okay? All right, 10 of Wands. Ten of Cups reverse. The longer you put off doing whatever the hell this is, I don't know, it's going to be whatever it is, you know, figure it out, guys. Whatever it is you're trying to birth, make happen, there's tasks that have to be completed, and until you get that done, you will not achieve this emotional fulfillment, this sense of happiness. And you know, the more you continue being stressed and irritable, it's just going to cause unhappiness at home, and you're creating another issue for yourself. So this is a public service announcement for Sagittarius. Eight of Wands. Movement. Quick movement. Communication. The Chariot reverse. Okay. Okay. So what this is telling me, this is the problem. Okay, this Ten of Wands, all these tasks, all these things that are burdening you, whatever's taking up most of your time, you got to figure out what it is that's taking up most of your time, and make sure, first of all, that you're using your time wisely, and that you're spending time on things that you should be, what you really should be doing, which means you need to prioritize. That's what I'm seeing here. There is a need for prioritization because, again, this is affecting your home life, your family life, your personal relationships, and your emotional state. Okay, so there is a need for action, but this is an Eight of Wands action. There is a need for you to do something. You need to get rid of these Ten of Wands. Whatever you need to do to make that happen, that is what you need to focus on. But the big move, the Chariot, this card is in the reverse. We're not ready for this big move yet. You got to take care of the small stuff first. All right? So hold your horses. Take care of the small stuff, and then everything else will start to fall into place. And be nice to your loved ones. Sorry. I hate when I sound so motherly and, you know, I don't mean to sound that way. But yeah, be nice to your loved ones. Okay. Let's move on. I feel like I already did your finance reading, so that really felt like a finance reading to me and not love, but whatever. I guess you needed to hear it. Let's see what's going on. See if we get the same message, or I don't know. Maybe we'll get a different one. We'll see. If it's the same message, that means you really got to listen, okay? Six of Cups reverse. Okay. Four of Pentacles reverse. The Lovers. Decision. Some kind of business contract or something. Three of Wands reverse. Ships are not yet coming in. Queen of Pentacles reverse. Bottom of the deck, the Emperor. And your card. Yeah, I feel like there's definitely a need for temperance. There's a need to hold back because something is not ready to end yet. And if it ends too soon, I feel that it will lead in, you know, we have the Six of Wands reverse and Three of Swords, so that is not successful. Okay, so you need to, again, temper. Okay, so Six of Cups reverse. Ace of Swords. The Devil. Okay, so I do feel like this is about bad habits that you've been carrying from the past. I feel like there's a need here to learn from prior behavior that was not conducive to your success, is what I'm getting. Okay, and again, with the Four of Pentacles reverse, it's about letting something go, and it could be bad habits again. So yeah, I feel like there's a need to let go of some behavioral patterns when it comes to finances, money, how you handle yourself. We have the Sun reverse. The High Priestess. And the Hermit. Okay, so in order for you to understand what these behavioral patterns are, first of all, you have to listen to your intuition. So you have to be honest with yourself. Right now, you don't know what these things are. There is no awareness. So you have to create that awareness within yourself, because the High Priestess and the Hermit goes into solitude to reflect on himself, reflect on situations, reflect on, you know, so that is what is needed here. Use your intuition, your inner knowledge, and take the time to really figure things out. What is it that I have done in the past that has led to me not having victory, not seeing results, not achieving my goals? There are behavioral patterns that you are being asked to identify this month. All right, we have the Lovers. Eight of Cups and the Chariot reverse. It's like you want to make a decision to walk away from a current situation. So whatever it is that you're doing right now, I know that you want to be doing something else, something new, your new idea, your new baby, but it's not time. It's not time to walk away yet. Okay, Three of Wands reverse is about your ships not yet coming in. Six of Wands. I feel like you guys, whatever it is that you want to pursue, you have to get yourself organized. I feel like you have to get your thoughts organized, your ideas. And it's all going to be for your own good. It's so that whatever it is that you want to begin, you begin on, you know, smooth sailing is what we're trying to get to. We don't want these ships coming in before it's time, before you're ready to accept them, because what's going to happen? The ships are going to come in. What are you going to do? You don't have anybody to help you to get the stuff off the ship. You don't know what you're going to do with the stuff, where you're going to put it. All that needs to be figured out, and that needs to be detailed and all in place before these ships can arrive. I cannot make this stuff up. The 10 of Wands reverse. The ships will not come in until you get rid of these 10 of Wands. These tasks need to be done. Again, I can't make this stuff up. Queen of Pentacles reverse. 9 of Wands reverse. 9 of Swords reverse. Sorry. I feel like you're worrying about failing, about not making money, about not being successful. Do not worry about that. That's what I feel this is saying. 9 of Swords reverse to me is like, stop thinking about that. Don't worry about that. Take care of the small stuff first. I really feel like prioritization is something that should be important to you guys right now. 2 of Pentacles reverse. Okay, another message I'm getting here. Carelessness might be an issue. That might be a clue. I don't know. Write things down, keep good records. But I do feel like one of your behavioral patterns might be carelessness or lack of organization is what I'm getting. And yeah, that's why there is a blockage here. The blockage is for your own good. Because the universe knows that you're not quite prepared yet, and they want you to start this when you are prepared. So this is the perfect time to tackle those kind of things. When planets are in retrograde, it's the time to go back, check the details, do your dirty work, do your due diligence, and then when the planets are back in motion, it's action time. But not yet. All right, so keep your cool. Love you guys. I'll see you soon. Bye.